So, y'all wanted the tea on how me and Marcus met, so this is what it is, boo. Hey y'all, cricket. Alright, hey y'all, it's your girl Tiarra Lysshe, and today I'm going to talk about how me and Marcus met. I had already recorded this, but it was like 30 minutes long, and I didn't want it. I'm gonna just take out details and stuff like that. It's not even really that serious, okay? So, take two. So me and Marcus met our second day at orientation. We met at Cool Park, which is a water amusement park. Well, not amusement park. It's a water park here in Hickory. I'm not really sure if they're open or not now, but that's where we met. And me and my homegirl was leaving from the park because we was just ready to go. It was raining, and I mean, I was natural. I've always been natural. I've always been natural since 2008. So the rain really wasn't like bothering me. It was just like far as like hair and stuff like that, I just didn't want to get sick. So I was just like ready to go. So as me and Lil G is leaving, we realized that me and her didn't have a car, and it was no way possible that we was gonna walk or call a taxi. So we were trying to wait for like one of our orientation leaders to come and be like, okay, we can go. But that didn't happen. Instead, Marcus' ass walks out, and I'm like, oh, he's fine as fuck. And legit, she kind of hit me on my side, and she was just like, hey, look. So I look back, and all I see is Marcus smiling, and I was shocked. I was taken by surprise. So let me tell you how Marcus was looking. He had on a gray hoodie. He had on a book bag. He had the two slits in his eyebrows, like right here. Y'all know, like Soldier Boy used to have. And all I see was his curly white teeth. And for y'all that know, that is a weakness of mine. Like, I don't care if you're a female or male. If you have pretty teeth, I'm going to let you know you have pretty teeth because, your girl got pretty teeth. So it's just a thing. Like, I'm very attracted to people with nice smiles and especially perfect teeth. Like, hello, how you doing? So he was just looking at me, and I was just like, fuck, he's fine. Like, he's fine. And I was in a relationship, but like, I didn't make it known at all to anybody that I was in a relationship. But anyway, that was only because my ex was in Japan and I was here in America, about to live my life as a college student, freshman year. So anyway, she was like, you should ask him to give us a ride. I was like, I'm not asking that man to give us no ride. Who are you? Like, who raised you? Like, I'm not doing that. I don't even know him. So he overheard us. He was like, you need a ride? I was like, no. He was like, yes. I was like, oh my gosh. So he was like, well, I'm gonna go ask my homeboy if we can give you a ride back to the campus. So I was like, okay. So he walks off, and I look at like, I was like, so we do not know him. Like, I don't know him. I don't want to get in a car with him and his friends. Like, I don't want to do that. So she was like, shut up, because he's coming back. And I was like, okay. So he came back. He was like, yeah, well, you can come on. Yeah, come on. So we were following him, and the way it is, Legit was in front of me, and he was walking, like we was following him, but he has kind of slowed down. So now me and him are walking side by side. And I'm just like, you fine as fuck. Like, in my head, like, you fine, bro. You really, really are fine. But I'm not trying to go no routes at all, because it was complicated. My relationship was complicated with my ex as hell. But anyway, I was gonna live my life too. So anyway, I was just like, I'm not really feeling nobody. So I'm just like overlooking all the signs that he's trying to give me, whatever. So we get in the car, and if you all have ever been inside a Jeep, you know it literally can only fit 4 people. Literally, I mean, it's 5 seats, but it can only fit 4. And I was slim fit. Like, I still had my heels like I have now. I had my little butt or whatever like that. So it was no way Legit was skinny. Like, she was real skinny, but it was no way. And Marcus is buff. Like, he wasn't as buff as he was in 2013 as he's now, but he was still buff, and he had his butt back on. So we in a car, and Jordan, who Jeep we were in, he was talking to Lil G and the other guy, and Marcus was talking to me, and like he kept asking like me and G the same questions, but he was more so like talking to me, and I'm like, he just keep asking me all these questions. I was like, I don't feel like talking to you. Like, I just try to want to get home, and so I can get out these wet clothes because I'm just irritated. Like, it's nothing towards you. I just want to get home. So at the same time, I didn't want to be a bitch because like I already walk around naturally with the resting bitch face, so I didn't want anybody to be like, oh, she's stuck up or anything like that. Because I mean, I don't tell anybody I'm conceited. I am conceited, but not to the point where I'm not gonna speak or anything like that. Like, that's never been me. It would never be me. I don't give a darn who you are, because I'm a humble conceited person. So let's go ahead and keep that real. So he's asking me like, what's your major? I'm like, nursing. I'm Tiarra. I'm from Henderson, North Carolina, and all this other stuff. And that's when he was telling me he's from Florida and all this, you know, we just talking and stuff. And we get to the back to campus, and Jordan, the driver, he was asking, he was like, so where did he drop y'all off at? Because Jordan stayed, him and the other guy stayed in in Morgan. Me, Marcus, and LaG stayed in Ike. And so LaG was like, well, you can drop me off at the cafeteria, because I don't know where she went to. I want to say she went to the cafeteria, but I'm not really sure. And me and Marcus stayed in Ike. So Marcus was like, well, you can drop me off in my room. And I was like, okay, yeah, me too. So we walked back in, and we were talking and stuff like that. And I was like, where your room at? He was like, I stay in a dungeon. Now, for all my LR people who stayed in Ike or who know where Ike is, the dungeon is like the lower level. Like, you go inside and you would just miss it because you wouldn't expect to go down there to see like the basement. So that's what Jeremiah. That's where Marcus stayed at. So by this time I'm like, so if you stay in a dungeon, then why are you following me? Why are you coming up here? Yeah, he followed me to my room, and he was like, so what are you doing tonight? And I was just like, I'm chilling with one of my friends. And he was like, oh, girl or boy? And I was just like, a boy? And he was like, oh, okay. He was like, well, so you like him? I was like, no, we're just friends. Like, we literally just met like yesterday. It's nothing serious. He's like, okay. So he's talking to me, and like, you know, I'm picking out my clothes so I can take a shower and stuff like that. And he was like, I'm gonna leave my door unlocked and you can come see me. And I was just like, okay. But in my head, I'm like, dude, I'm not coming to see you. Like, I don't even know you. Like, you don't even know my middle name. Like, you don't even know my birthday. But you want me to come see you? I was like, okay. So my friend came over, we watched movies, he left, and then Olive went to sleep. So next morning, I was like, fuck. I didn't ask, Marcus didn't give me his number, he didn't ask for my number, I didn't even ask him what room he stayed in. All I know is he stayed in a dungeon. So I was like, crap. So the next day, I got up, took a shower and all this other stuff, and we had to be somewhere. No, we had to go into our orientation groups. And our orientation groups were, we were having, my orientation group and his orientation group was inside Belk Central, well, kind of sort of Belk Central, but it's not Belk Central. What is the name of the place? It's basically where all the classes be at. Monty Hall. No, it's not even Monty. Anyway, we was in there with. So we were playing Pterodactyl. I love that little game. And we were doing icebreakers, and but before we started playing, Marcus was sitting down, and I was like, hey, he was like, I'm not talking to you. I was like, why? He was like, because you made me leave my door open. And he said, you made me leave my door unlocked. And I was just like, I'm sorry, like, I'm dead ass sorry. He was like, I was like, how about this? You give me your number the next time that, you know, we make any plans. I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated on if I'm coming or not. He was alright. So he gave me his number, and I texted him right then and there. And our groups would combine, and we played Pterodactyl. And it's just a dumb game. It's a dumb game. But anyway, we left it. And so after that, after we finished orientation, he was like, so what are you doing between now and later on tonight? Because that same night we had to sign like an integrity thing. where it's just basically about we vow not to cheat or anything like that inside school. And so I was like, nothing really. He was like, okay. He said, well, we have practice, we have meetings and stuff, so I'll be texting you on it off. I was like, okay. I was like, dang, he don't even know me. He already communicating well with me. I like that. So y'all getting butterflies. Like, I love this man. So we're texting and stuff like that. So the night falls, and he sees me, and I'm just like, oh my god. So we're still sitting with our orientation groups, and so his group was on the other side. So we were sitting right here, and they was on the opposite side of us. And we walk up, we sign a paper, and we left. So as I'm leaving, I'm talking to my homegirls, Lysshe and Sequoia, and he was like, waiting for me. And I was like, hey. He was like, hey. He was like, I was wondering if I could walk you back to your room. And I was like, yeah, you can. So we were walking, and like, we're, you know, the connection is definitely there. He's feeling me, I'm feeling him. But yeah, I wasn't like trying to entertain it as much, just because I was in a relationship. Excuse me. So yeah. So anyway, we walked to his room and we ordered pizza and stuff like that. He was just like, he was laying down and on his bed, and he was just like, yeah, I'm not really, I'm just sore from practice and stuff. I was like, okay. I was like, I'll give you a massage. So I gave him a massage, and we started kissing. Like, it was just wonderful. We started kissing. No, we did not have sex. I don't believe in that. We had sex in October. So we met in August, September, October. So almost roughly 3 months. We didn't have sex with each other until October. It was magical. Oh my goodness. But that's a different day. So, so anyway, we make out, and I fall asleep, and I wake up and I was like, oh man, I gotta go. So I got up the next morning and I left, and he texted me. He was like, you want to meet me for breakfast? And I was like, yeah. So as I'm getting ready, I hear a knock on the door. It's Marcus. I was like, dang, like, I like this. So we walked to the cafeteria together, and we're talking, we're laughing, you know, we're just having a good time, and we're vibing. So I'm sitting like where I'm at now, recording the video, and he's sitting on the opposite side, and we're just like having a casual conversation, and everybody already assumed that we're together, but we're not. Like, that was literally my, like, I just grown to love him. That's my best friend. Like, I was like, that's my best friend. Like, that's my best friend. So we were just talking, and we were just vibing, like I said. So that was that. And like, we were together all day. Like, he would go to practice, and I would be in my room. I would be with Sequoia and Lysshe. We would be doing each other hair. We would just be, you know, dancing, doing crazy stuff. And finally, the next day, the day after that, I saw him leaving, and I was like, I'm gonna test to see how he really feel about me. Like, we're gonna see something. So I walked past him this feed. He was on the phone with his mom. He was like, Mom, let me call you back. He hung up. He was like, Tier. I was like, yes. He was like, where are you going? I was like, I'm going to the cafeteria. He was like, and you gonna walk past me? And he said, I was smiling and stuff. And I reached out for a hug. I was like, I'm sorry. So I came and he was like, what is wrong with you? I was like, nothing. So that right there made me even more attracted to him, just because we didn't know each other for that long. We all knew each other for 3 days. And I was like, he really knows when something's wrong with me. Like, wow. So I apologize and stuff like that. Like, they're trying to play it off like, you know, I didn't set that up, but it was me. Like, I set it up. And he was just like, don't do that. Don't you ever do that again. And I was like, and what's gonna happen? He was just like, I'm gonna be upset. He was like, I don't like that. And I was like, why? He was just like, don't do that again. I was like, okay. So after that day, what happened? That was that. So I slept by myself, and he slept in his room that day. So the next morning, Marcus used to always send me long text messages and like inspirational text message. Like, it was just crazy. Like, it was just crazy. So it was, oh my god, like I'm getting butterflies just thinking about it. Like, damn, like that's my baby. So anyway, so the next morning I woke up to a long text message. He was like, be ready by 10 because I got practice at like 11 or something like that. And I was just like, okay, what are we gonna do? So I put on clothes and he was there on time. And we went to, he was like, let's figure something to eat. And I was like, okay. So we went back to the cafeteria to eat or whatever. And he was just like, we was just talking and stuff, and he was just like, oh, in a text message, he's like, I have a question I want to ask you, but I only want to ask you in person. And I was like, okay. So he was like talking to me, and I'm talking to him. So finally, he asked me. He said, I'm very attracted to you. I think you're funny. I love your personality, and I want to know, like, will you be my girlfriend? And I was just like, yeah, I do want to be your boyfriend. I mean, I do want you to be my boyfriend. I do want to be your girlfriend, like I do. And I didn't say it like that. I was like, I guess I could be your girlfriend. I said, well, you want to be my boyfriend? And he was like, fuck yeah. And I'm like, hell yeah. But he didn't say fuck yeah. He was like, yeah. Like, he was just like, yeah. Like, what made you think, like, I would want to be your boyfriend? So that was that. And so he was like, so are we making August 21st, 2013 our official date? And I was like, yeah, we are. And that's been paid ever since August 21st, 2013. And I was telling anybody, like, if people was to ask me right now, would I do anything differently in my freshman year, far as being in a relationship in college earlier? No, absolutely not. Because me and Marcus started off, like, we started off as friends, but I was telling anybody, that is literally my best friend. Like, we did everything right. We started off slow, like, you know, we made sure, like, okay, I'm feeling that person, he's feeling me, I'm feeling her, type thing. We, you know, we just set boundaries, like, okay, we're not having sex, we're not doing anything. And we even prayed together. That was the craziest thing. We prayed together. And I was just like, this right here, this is a guy meant for me. Like, this is a guy for me. This is only mine. This is mine. So he asked me to be his girlfriend, and we started dating. And I will tell you, I'll tell anybody, over the course of the 7 years, we have grown together. We have been together when we didn't have anything. We've been together when he was in Florida, when I was in North Carolina. We've been together through ups and downs. Like, that's my babe, that's my best friend. He's the one I confide in. He's the one I quote unquote gossip with. He's the one who keep all my secrets. He's the one who knows me the best. Like, if I have to say or tell anybody who knows me, my parents don't know me. The only person that knows me is him. He knows. And like I say, like, I feel like crying because I never realized how much God was with us when we were younger. Because I met him when I was 18, he was 19. And I would have never predicted, oh, that's going to be my husband, or that's going to be my fiance, that's going to be the father of my child. I would have never thought that. And I asked him, like, once we got together, what made you attracted to me? He's like, kind of piqued you out. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, the very first day when I saw you had on your white shorts with your green crop top, your hair was hanging down to your back, and you were laughing, you had on your KDs, and you was just free. He was like, I just felt like you were meant for me. And he was like, and I knew you were meant for me. And I was just like, that's crazy. Like, that's what you call love. And I'll tell anybody, like, no, no, the 7 years has not always been peaches and cream, more so tornadoes or hurricanes, more so. But I feel like it was just a test from God to see how far we were willing to go to keep each other in our lives, and how invested we were inside God, to put God first in our life. I'll tell anybody, like, of course, I'm telling y'all, but I prayed for a man at 18. Like, I prayed for a man because, like, my past relationship, like, I knew it wasn't for me. It is definitely nothing against my ex, but it wasn't, like, for me. I pray to God, I just want to be happy with someone. I just want somebody to love me. I want somebody to love me more than my dad loves my mom. Like, I want somebody to love me unconditionally, even when, like, I'm having my bad days. I want somebody to love me through thick and thin. I want somebody to love me when I'm being a bitch. Like, I wanted somebody who was willing to put up with me just as much as I was willing to put up with their mistakes, their flaws, and their strengths and their weaknesses. I wanted someone who wanted me. And God was like, I got you. But I never would have thought that at 18, I would have met my soulmate. I would have met the person that knows me the best. I never would have thought that I would have met somebody from a completely different state at that, who we don't share the same backgrounds. We've been through the same thing in life, but not really the same thing in life, and we stuck it out without even being married. And that's why I'm so anxious to get married. Like, I don't care about the wedding at all. Like, I know, like, I'm anxious for the wedding, but I don't want the wedding perks. I would just want to hear my pastor tell me, I now pronounce you husband and wife, because I'm tired of just being like a girlfriend. I'm tired of being a mother of his child. I'm tired of being his fiance. I just want to be his wife, because even as boyfriend and girlfriend, even as best friends, even as parents of our child, we are such a great team that I can only imagine, like, what our marriage will hold for us. And I feel like we've been through so much in the past that I'm not really sure, like, what else is there for us to even, like, go through. Because, like, we've already been through financial hurdles. Yeah, I'm crying, I'm sorry. I love this. We've been through financial hurdles. We've been through, we've just been through so much that they've done nothing but build us together. They made us grow. They made us mature. They made us put petty stuff aside. Like, we still have our ups and downs, but it's more so like we just need a break from each other. Like, not a break, like, oh, just like we just need, like, okay, now we just been around to each other too much. Now you're not putting up dishes and starting to become an issue to me. Like, I can't do this. I'm just going to my room. But that's how me and Marcus met. And like I say, I would have never imagined that at 25 that I would be marrying the love of my life. My headache, my stress, oh my goodness, my stress factor, because boy, men folk will stress you out. It's nobody else I would rather be with other than Marcus. We've been through hell and back for each other, and what really made me attracted to Marcus was the fact that he made sure, even without a car in college, without a job in college, that I was still taken care of. He used to come get me, wake me up, made sure I was ready. He made sure that I ate. He made sure I was good. He made sure I had groceries. That's what I'm saying. Like, even with no money, like, Marcus made sure I was good. Marcus has always put me first. And now that we have a child, he put me and him first. Me and Jeremiah first. And he put himself last. And when I tell you, there's no one I know that has done that. I used to have to beg guys in my past to come pick me up. I used to have to beg them to come see me. And then when I get to college, I have somebody who wants to be around me, who wants to make sure I'm good. Like, what? Yeah. So that's how I knew that I was over my past situation. I knew that Marcus was the one for me, and there's no one else I'd rather be. So yes, that is that. That is officially how me and Marcus met.